Hey, what's up? Big Think X World Labs X Big Think Hackathon is officially over. Thank God. It was honestly an amazing hackathon. I'm gonna do a separate video for it because I have a lot of thoughts. It was honestly awesome. I think the projects were also really good. I was very surprised by stuff I saw in even the project. There's some stuff I didn't even think about to do, like if I was competing. So can't wait to talk about that. But with that being done, I think it's time to look forward to next week and the week after that because I've been a bit distant. Um, from work that does not relate to the Big Think X World Labs Hackathon, especially when it comes to my academics. So this upcoming week, I really want to get back into my main courses, which is like Stat and CMSC 216. Because even though I just came back from spring break, I haven't really been involved in those classes. I do have a midterm coming up for CMSC 216. I don't want to be the situation where I just got into the I just got into the CS program and then I fail out somehow. So we have to lock in there. But I don't think it's too bad because it's only been spring break just finished last week, right? So it's only been a week. I've been really distant from the two classes, so I should be able to catch up. It shouldn't be too much content that it shouldn't be too much content that I haven't fully processed. Cause I'm still attending the classes for the most part. I just haven't really done a lot of work to fully process the content. In terms of research, the workshop paper I was working on, the deadline got extended to April 2nd, so I'm going to finish that up. I've written like a good chunk of it. It's really just to plug and play the results in and see how that looks. I also I didn't even DM. I responded to one of the organizers of the workshop's tweets and said, "Hey, is my topic good, right, for this workshop?" Because it was a 4D vision workshop, and it was more so it was concerned about 4D vision, right, in the name. But then a lot of the stuff, like a good chunk of the organizers came from the background for more so creating scenes, like taking a video like this one or a video of people partying or a video of people playing soccer, and like how do you recreate that scene? And more so focuses on the logistics or the physics of Gaussians. And if you're able to have a physics and be Gaussians, then you'll be able to have more complex recreations and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, is like you see the correlation and all that, and the person said, yeah, it's good to go. So hopefully, if the workshop paper is good, then I should be able to go ahead and I'll be presenting at CVPR in Colorado in the summer, which would be really awesome. Plus, um, I forgot what I was gonna say, to be honest. Plus, I do think it's also really awesome because it's a cool field. It's a cool field. So if I have anything else to say about that, I'll come back to it. The other thing though is that besides research and academics, Big Think is a really great spot. We just finished the hackathon, so now it's really a matter of like what do we do with the month of April. And I think we talked about at the end of the hackathon, but we probably will do more experimental workshops because we've been doing a lot of good work with the fundamental stuff like convolutional neural networks, which I've been spamming as an example, but we really should explore more and different topics, right? Because it kind of gets boring. And we want to attract them more. We want to attract more people and really do more for our members. And something I would really love to do is like workshops on how to do workshops at research conferences, right? Because this is stuff I guarantee you most people have no idea about, right? Most people even know that's a thing. So by really showing our members stuff like that, it really takes them to like it takes them to the frontier of their field and says these are all the opportunities that are available to you. So maybe in a month, 2 months, a year, you'll be doing these things at full capability. So I think stuff along those lines, maybe world models, just different things that really get people into niche aspects of this field that would be really great for the members. I was also thinking about this as I was making this video, but social events will also be really good. We don't really do them as much. I don't think we've had one that's been non-collaborative. Like we've had an independent social event. So I think April might definitely be the time to try that out. It's low risk, high reward in my opinion, because it's not like we're losing much of resources, even in terms of funding, because the way the funding works for student orgs is that it resets every time and you can't carry over funding. So with the last bit of our money, we can just say, let's do our big social event and go from there. With Duke Quantum to Quantum Apex, just for some context, taking the whole plasma pipeline from collection of plasma to not really processing, but like processing and distribution, taking that pipeline, seeing how can we use quantum to optimize it. So an MVP has basically been made. They have to address some bugs here and there, but the plan is we want to test it on classical, then quantum, and then compared to other compared to I can't speak compared to other methods being used right now by plasma companies. So that's working right now. What I'm going to do though is by tonight or by the morning, I have the classical version of it done, and then we'll start exploring the quantum version, and then we should have results by next week, I hope. With Turp Labs, stuff is actually going really well. With Turp Labs, my big thing was really just getting these great Turp Labs, Turp Meals is basically a UMD dining app, right? It basically helps you create personalized meal plans and know which cafeteria you want to go to for which meal and save favorite meals and just make your life a bit easier on campus. That's what Turp Meals is. My goal or my job is I'm the project manager, so helping with that. But I'm also, since the backend team is a bit hollow, since like we lost one of our members there, I'm also up with the backend. So I just finished up the scraper a while back, and it's working. I couldn't test it because I was lazy, and we were on spring break, so the whole UMD dining thing was empty because they didn't have any. They were closed. The cafeterias were closed, and you couldn't really test it. So now we're open. The scraper is working. It's populating the app. So now it's just a way. It's just a matter of visualizing it, and also making a data schema to for how we're going to categorize the food, because right now we don't have an official partnership with UMD Dining, so then we don't really know how they do it on their end. Like it's, we see some stuff like when we're actually using the app, but in terms of how we want to do logistically for ours, it's a bit of a more complex issue. So I think next week I'm gonna, or yeah, I guess next week since it's Sunday, next week I'm gonna head to the cafeteria and try and see who I can talk to. I know South Campus Dining, the manager, who I assume is the manager, is often frequenting the place, so I can just talk to him and see what information he can give me if that's helpful. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The usual, but I think with April coming up and maybe in like an exam season, I really think it's just a matter of continuing to do groundwork, which is the word of the year, and really just seeing what are the cool stuff I can really try out now, because I have a good hold on a lot of stuff now. So it's really like I know my left and my right. So what cool moves can I do with all the orgs I'm in, and I can't wait to see how that goes. Besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.